Ladies and gentlemen, our last presenter is a graduate of Syracuse University, and he's been trading the financial markets for the last 15 years. He wears several hats over at Right Line Trading. He's a trading coach, assists with the optimization of trading strategies and indicators, provides logistical and technical support, and is always ready and willing to assist the Right Line Trading community. Here to present AI Auto Trader self-learning technology is Mr. Rory Powers of Right Line Trading. Welcome to Traders Corner, Rory.
Hey, Rob, thank you so much for that great introduction. It's always a pleasure being here on Traders Corner.
You're very
I just
welcome.
want to take, oh, thanks again. I just want to take a quick second, make sure you can see my screen and hear my voice.
Loud and clear.
Okay, great, great. What a great show, man. I was listening to some of the previous presenters, and let me tell you, the Ninja Trader ecosystem is a strong one. A lot of talent. Joe Wise, Jeremy Tang, some great products. Very exciting. And I know it's been a long presentation, and I am last. So please listen up. I've got something today that is really an exciting system, and we've been having a lot of success. We're putting a lot of resources into this new trading system, new features into the trading system that I want to go over today. My presentation today is on the AI Auto Trader, and now it has new self-learning technology. And I'm going to get into that in a little more detail in just a moment. First, let me get the CFTC out of the way. The good Lord knows we don't want the alphabets of the federal government looking or knocking on our doors. This excuse me. This presentation is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risk associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. With that being said, I just want to take just a very brief moment and introduce my team. I'm part of a very educated and, in my opinion, a good-looking team. Uh, the our goal as software developers is to develop trading strategies that help predict the future direction of price. I think that's really the value of the information that we can provide, because imagine if we had a crystal ball and we knew exactly which way the market was headed, the different ways that we can leverage that information. We can really extract a lot of profit out of the markets. And our number two goal is really to build a community of traders. We've learned over the years, and we've been around going on about 14 years now, that there's power in numbers, and some of our best ideas have come from our members. And being part of a community of traders that all help and support one another along this trading journey is a really great asset to have. And most importantly, we want to do it with transparency and integrity. That's most important. And I just want to take a brief moment to introduce some of the members of my team, and then we're going to keep the ball rolling. One of the main things that distinguish us from our competitors is that we trade the right edge of the chart every morning when that opening bell rings. And we have 3 professional traders, make that 4 professional traders, who leverage our software and signals on the right edge of the chart every morning in front of a live audience, in front of our members. Our first trader that I want to introduce is Mr. Craig Emery. Craig Emery, who lives out in Sin City, Las Vegas, had bought dozens of other trading systems, had very little consistency and success, came to Right Line Trading, found a home, and Craig kind of found his groove. And now he successfully trades in our live trading room on our trading system. And that's in the futures market. We have our prop trader, Mr. David Kushner. Listen, prop trading, this is a lot of, big excitement. For $20 now, you could have $50,000 in trading funds. Trading used to be only for the rich. Well, these prop firms now have opened the doors and really let everybody jump in the game and take a shot at making some money trading. So David Kushner trades 6 funded prop accounts. He treats it as a business, and he's extremely good at it. And then we have our options traders, Mark Sachs, who is the founder of Right Line Trading. This guy is, let me tell you, super intelligent. Probably one of the most intelligent people I've ever met in my life. He has a PhD, went to the University of Pennsylvania, and he continues to contribute on the software development side, and he continues to run his options alert services. We also have professional options trader David Wise. David Wise is, I like to refer to him as the Pete Rose of options trading. This guy is always on base, and he's always in front of the charts. From 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., you'll find him right in front of those charts, and he relies 100% on technical analysis and the signals that our software provides. I call him the Pete Rose because he's always on base. He's always hitting singles, 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 doubles, doubles, mixed in with a triple or a home run. And that's the key, to keep that equity on the rising up and keep accumulating those winners. So he does a really great job at that, trading options. Behind the scenes, we have Brock Miller. He's a college student getting his degree in computer science. We have Mr. Charles Sider. Uh, God loves Charles. He's the engineer on the team. He's a graduate of UCLA. We won't hold that against him, but he makes sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. I assure you of that. We have Mr. Sergio Luque Rodriguez, who also has a master's in computer science. When it comes to developing software, he's as good as it gets. The team is led by Mr. Mark Miller, who has his MBA from Cal State. He's a U.S. Army veteran, and he has distilled those core military values that have found their way into every department here at Right Line Trading. That's transparency, integrity, just good old hard work. And Rob did a great job of introducing me. And I always like to put a personal slide in my presentations. I reside down in South Florida. My wife and I have two beautiful little girls that are both getting a year older this March. We have our 4-year-old who's soon to be 5, and our new addition is going to turn 1 on March 1st. So they'll be 5 and 1 this year. And my 5-year-old's just getting used to the 1-year-old now. She's, wondering who's this new person that's trying to play with all her toys and take the attention away from her. So it's been a little bit of a transition, but my wife and I reside in South Florida. I'm an avid saltwater fisherman, a huge Miami Dolphins fan, and my passion, of course, is trading the financial markets. So with that being said, the genesis of the AI auto trader. Uh, Listen, we've all experienced problems with consistency. I know in my trading journey, I must have quit trading 5 or 6 different times. Uh, I I'd get just so emotionally upset and frustrated that the market just didn't go the way I thought it would, and um, it leads to making bad emotional decisions trading. These impulsive decisions that we make, revenge trading. You take a loser or a couple of losers in a row, and then you want to swing for the fences. You want to make it all back before that bell rings. Those, revenge trading, or I'm guilty of squeezing my stop or exiting a trade too early. The minute I see that P&L start turning green, I get excited and I want to pull my stop up and squeeze it. I don't want to lose those profits. Um, and listen, we've all bought indicators in the past. We listened to the presentations, and Mark Sachs used to say, I got seduced. I was seduced into buying this trading system." And we've all bought indicators or systems that just didn't work out the way we envisioned it. Maybe because they lacked price or lacked a proven trading methodology, who knows? But it all leads to the same place, that same cold, lonely place, to a blown out trading account. And it has been my team's commitment. I know my slide says my commitment, but I can't take the credit um, by myself. It has been our team's commitment to bring this to an end. And that was the genesis of the AI auto trading system. Because when that opening bell rings and we're staring at the right edge of that chart, we may have our own opinions or biases of which way we think it's going to go. We've listened to the talking heads. Our emails are pulled with marketing emails of which way the market's going to go. But the truth be told, we have no idea. The market really has a mind of its own. Like today, for example, with the Fed decided at 2 o'clock that they were going to leave rates alone. We were all had our fingers crossed that we're going to cut those rates and the market was going to fly. But that just didn't happen. So we wait till that opening bell rings, and then based on the signals that our software provides, uh, that's what's going to get us into a trade. So ideally, we've narrowed it down to two things that create trading success. Uh, Number one, you have to have the proper tool set. If you're a carpenter, you're going to a job to install a door. You're not going to show up to the job with a plunger. You're going to go with the proper tool set to get that door installed level and properly. The same holds true with trading. Listen, it's all about getting an edge over the other retail trader. That's the key. You want to arm yourself with the proper tools that are going to give you an edge against the other retail traders. You need software ideally because this is a very news driven, fast moving market that can automatically get you in and out at the most opportune time. Okay. And that's really what our AI auto trader does. Let me just build a little bit of a foundation. The AI auto trader that we're offering today, that we offer, it runs on NinjaTrader 8. NinjaTrader 8, hallelujah, is a free platform. They didn't make it free until after I paid $1,500 for it. But what can I tell you? It's a free platform now. So if you're just getting into the game, if you sign up with one of the prop firms, they're going to give you the license key to Ninja. They're going to give you your live data feed, and you're going to rock and roll and trade with really no out front out of pocket expense. If you're trading your own live money, you can download Ninja Trader's platform for free, open an account, and you can get at it. So Ninja Trader is a free platform. And what I'm talking about is here today are strategies that you would build right underneath your strategies tab of the Ninja Trader platform. They come in pre-formatted templates. All of the inputs are already pre-formatted, and the only thing left for you to do is to enable the strategy. You just check off the little box, and that strategy now will execute and manage the trade on your behalf. Okay. Let me go back for just a moment. So I just wanted to briefly discuss the benefits of using automated strategy. Number one, it's going to eliminate human emotion. Trying to trade a fast moving market and making a number of different calculations can be very difficult. It removes those emotional trading errors that I've mentioned earlier. Plus, I've talking over the years, including myself, sometimes we fumble and bumble on the Ninja Trader platform. We may be familiar with it, or who knows, maybe we're brand new to it. But in a fast moving market, trying to set your trade and your stop and your profit target and get in and get out, and sometimes we just make mistakes. We click the wrong buttons. Listen, it happens. Uh, all of that goes by the wayside with this automation. In fact, the system is going to place the profit targets and your stop at optimized locations. And how we optimize it, I'm going to go into briefly in just a few moments. So at the end of the day, there's no more cutting winners short, and there's no more mismanaging your trades or even over trading. Okay. So those are some of the benefits that go with the AI auto trader. Now, I just want to take just a brief moment just to go over some of the strategies that are part of we have a very diversified portfolio of strategies. And I wanted to go over just a couple of them with you. The first one is our retirement plan, which trades the NASDAQ on a 2-minute data series. It trades the NASDAQ on a 2-minute data series. And what it looks at in order to enter a trade is it looks at the VWAP, it looks at momentum, market internals. And when all of the conditions are met, the system is going to execute the trade on your behalf. Now, this particular strategy, the retirement plan, is risking 46 ticks. We start with a one contract strategy. I always get the question, can I trade it on the micros? Yes. You could trade it on the micros, you could trade it on the E-minis, but you got to trade it on a Ninja Trader. Okay, Ninja Trader. Now, this strategy risks 46 ticks, and it goes for a 180 tick profit target, 180. So we're looking at about a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Our stop is going to go to break even at about, I believe it's 60 or 80 ticks, and it's going to take all the risk out of the trade and all the risk off the board, and you'll be in the trade looking for a gain of 180 ticks. And on the Nasdaq, 180 ticks is going to be $900. So we're risking about 230 to make 900. We do have a proprietary trailing stop, which is a momentum-based stop. So if it doesn't quite get to 180 ticks, you're not going to give back all of those profits that were on the table. And just to give you an idea of some of the performance, from December 18th to January 23rd, trading this one strategy alone, it made $1,563. Then we have the Haymaker. The Haymaker is our strategy that runs on a 30 range, and it also runs on the NASDAQ. And it also has a one contract strategy that we start with. And people always ask me, hey, I see you're risking one contract. What if I want to trade 2 or 3 or 4? And remember, I'm not a licensed trade advisor, but what I always recommend or what I always suggest is once you build up some equity and you have some of their money in your account and you're no longer risking your own capital, then you may want to consider scaling up. Instead of trading just one contract or one micro, maybe you go to 2 and eventually 3. So you have the ability to always scale up and increase your lot size. So the Haymaker also trades a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. We're risking 40 ticks to win 200. And man, is that an exciting system? We're running a closed loop system, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in just a few minutes, that finds the optimal trade management strategy. So, and it's an integral component of our self-learning component of this software that I want to talk more about in just a few moments. But the Haymaker is a really exciting strategy. In fact, I did a replay of one of the trades that it took. Let me see if I could show it. This was from last Friday. You could see it entered the trade. up here, and it took a short position. It entered the trade because the RSI line broke through the 80 line. And that's a very good assessment of momentum. Momentum shift, they kind of called the top and it jumped into this trade to the short side. So the profit target was at 200 ticks. And we risked, I think, about 20 or 25 on the trade. So this strategy last week had a winning percentage of 50%. So even with a winning percentage of 50%, the strategy made about 25, almost $3,000 last week, trading this ATM with a 4-to-1 risk to reward ATM strategy. So I don't want to take a lot of time watching this trade, but you can also see on the right, we've set up a strategy on ultra bonds that I'll show you in just a few minutes. And that the ultra bonds is $31.25 a tick. So, going for a very a very reasonable first target, I think it's 6 ticks. That's going to lock in $180 on just 6 ticks on that ultra bonds. So this trade that I'm showing now is going to come down and hit this profit target for a full winner. So it's a very exciting trade, and it really illustrates that haymaker strategy very well. It really gets in at the very beginning of the move, and with the NASDAQ, it's so volatile. The range, we have a lot of room to really make a lot of money on those trades. And listen, as futures traders, we all know that one of the biggest, setbacks is our risk to reward. We'll take 2 or 3 winners, we're feeling great, and then all of a sudden we'll take a loser and it wipes out all of the profits that we made on those 2 or 3 winning trades. And a lot of that is due to those emotional errors. We cut our winners short, and the risk to reward gets so lopsided that we just can't get ahead. So I wanted to say congratulations. We have a member of our trading community, Leon. I call him the old truck driver out in Massachusetts. He was trading the haymaker on his Apex account, made $3,000 on, I think it was 2 or 3 trades, and passed his evaluation in one day. And that was trading that haymaker strategy. And he's really a great guy, and I wish him much success. So from January 9th to January 23rd, that strategy was up about $3,764. And then the next strategy I wanted to highlight is really the hottest one that we have. It trades on oil, crude oil. We refer to it as our black gold strategy. The crude oil strategy, right now they're having some political unrest out in the Red Sea. They have, the tankers, the oil tankers, the cargo ship, they're being attacked. And a lot of them are having to reroute, and it's, kind of messing up the supply chain a little bit. But what another effect of that unrest is it's causing some volatility in the crude oil market. So crude oil, this system really thrives on that volatility. And you could see my chart, these little triangles that you see on my chart. What that is that's our market internals. That's telling you there's a disparity between uptick and downtick. And institutional players are driving the price of crude higher in this example. And that's one of the conditions that our system looks at in order to take a trade. It's also looking at a multi-time frame assessment of trend. It's creating a 15 range chart, but it's excuse me, it's also looking at 2 higher time frame, and that's the background color that you see in my chart. Statistically, we found that when the higher time frame trends are in alignment with the time frame that we're trading on our chart, our success rate goes way up. It's like when you're taking an entry on a 5-minute chart, you might look at a 60-minute chart to see the overall trends. And usually when they're in alignment, we feel comfortable about taking that entry on a 5-minute chart because our 60-minute chart lines up. Well, this kind of does it all on one screen, where we get a multi-time frame alignment of trend. And that's one of the conditions of our system taking a trade. So we've really been doing, phenomenal. It came out in January doing like gangbusters on crude oil. I can bring up a current trade performance on crude oil for the month. It made just under $4,000. The max drawdown was $900. So if you are a prop trader, even if you trade your own live account, I know from experience, nobody likes drawdowns, including me. We go to sleep a little upset at night when we go to sleep and we know we had that red day. So this one only 900 in total drawdown, and we went on to make almost $4,000 from January 1st to January 30th. Okay, if we look at the equity curve, look at that beautiful equity curve for the month for crude oil. It's a beautiful equity curve, and we're hoping that continues just the way it's been. So crude oil right now, I would say, is our hottest strategy. Jay had said that we only see the YouTube screen. Are you seeing the wrong screen now? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me show my screen. Okay. Are you able to see my screen now? Okay, thank you. So January 2nd to January 23rd, it made over 4,300, about exactly $4,379. And that was on crude oil. So what I wanted to talk about was our advanced machine learning algorithm. Why are these strategies having so much success? Well, what we did was we collaborated with an AI lab, a very prestigious AI development lab. And what they've done is they've developed with our team. Let me make sure I'm projecting the right screen here. Yeah. Okay. And we've collaborated with this AI development lab, and we've developed a closed loop system that gathers data from previous trades, and it provides us with the ability to constantly optimize our input. Um, and based on market conditions, dynamically, it's going to change the settings of our strategy parameters, which is really a huge breakthrough. Really, the biggest knock on automated systems, and I've bought others, and over the years. And what happens is, at first they might work really well, and maybe for the first week or the month they do well. But what happens is they very quickly become stale, and market conditions change, and they just don't work anymore. They're very inconsistent, which is very frustrating. Well, this advanced machine learning algorithm that continuously optimizes the stops and targets based on market conditions has really put an end to that inconsistency. Let me show you how it works. Each one of our strategies is going to run with what we call a drone strategy. We have the active strategy, and we pair it with a drone strategy that has a huge stop and a huge profit target. And when it executes a trade, it's going to save that data in the database. It's going to look what was the maximum forward excursion and how much heated did it take on the trade. And it's going to feed all of that data into the database that both the active strategy and the drone strategy are sharing that same database. and it continues to go around in a circle. And what it does is it provides that active strategy with data that will optimize the settings of our stop and profit target. So if we're in a ranging or a choppy market, like historically when Jerome Powell is, they're doing the FOMC release, the market's very choppy prior to that. Prior to 2 o'clock today, it was very choppy. And then once the news comes out, then it becomes very volatile. Today it took off to the upside, and then at last I looked, it was retracing back down. So what this closed loop system does is it continuously optimizes the input based on the current market conditions. So what are the benefits of having that? Obviously, the ability to adapt to a changing market. As we accumulate more data, the model actually learns, they call it pattern recognition. It starts learning a bias and set different patterns. And what this leads to is a more accurate output. It improves accuracy tremendously. And ultimately, it lowers the risk so you don't lose as much money. So that's the benefits of having this self-learning technology integrated into our trading system. So the offer that I'm going to make, and we're starting something new that I wanted to also show you guys. We're very excited about it, but please don't be overwhelmed by the technical side of this. We have, two guys with master's degrees that are IT tech. I help them out if they get busy, only because I've been with right line trading for so long. I've learned it, so I know how to use our system and load it onto NinjaTrader. So there's three of us that are going to do a remote support session. We're going to get on your computer and we're going to install everything for you, the entire workspace, all of the strategies, all of the chart templates, and we're going to save your workspace. So really the only thing left to do is going to be to enable or check off that box that I showed in the very beginning of my presentation. So unlimited VIP support. We're also including a 2-module masterclass on how to build your own automated strategy, your own ATM machine, where we have a very comprehensive video that breaks down each one of the parameters of the strategy and lets you know exactly what it's looking at. There's so much of it that I haven't covered here that we have a lot of members that like to get under the hood. They like to learn how each thing works. They like to tinker around. And then we have the other half of our traders who just want to load it and trade it. They don't really care for that. But if you're one of those people that likes to get under the hood and learn how it works and build your own, we've put together a masterclass modules 1 and 2 that are extremely comprehensive. So the special offer, before I get to the special offer, well, I guess it's too late now. The pricing that we're offering, we've extended our 50% discount. And let me just explain what it includes. The special offer is going to include both the discretionary and the automated trading systems. What I mean by that is we're including the chart that provides you with the signals for entry. I was going to show you Ultra Bonds. So this chart that you see on Ultra Bonds that provides you with the signals for entries, this would be part of the system. You would get all of the chart templates for all of our strategies. So if some of our traders like to trade it on a discretionary basis, if you're one of them and you see this cross come out, if your strategy is enabled, this cross means all of the conditions have been met and it's going to trigger a trade if your strategy is enabled. If your strategy is not enabled, it'll shoot out one of these crosses. And that means that, hey, everything's lined up perfectly. Our software has defined this as being consisting of the lowest amount of risk to enter a trade. and that's when you would pull the trigger. We also share with you our ATM strategies that you can load in, and it has the predefined stops and profit targets. That's what I mean by the discretionary component. So the discretionary component is included along with all of the automated strategies. We're including all markets, all updates. Listen, we're coming out this collaboration with the AI lab. This is ongoing. The company is pouring a lot of resources into continuously strengthening this trading system. The self-learning model, as we accumulate more data, as I mentioned earlier, creates the pattern recognition. And over time, the model becomes more and more powerful at predicting the right output. So this is something that the company is pouring a lot of resources in because it's the future. So right now, you can get everything: the Discord chat group, all additional markets, installation and support, and all of the future updates. On a monthly basis, it's $4.99 a month. If you use coupon code SAVE $200. Normally, it's $6.99 a month. With that coupon code, it brings it down to $4.99 a month. I've heard traders on the phone, they'll say, "Hey, that sounds like a lot of money." But listen, that old truck driver out in Massachusetts who made $3,000 in one day, that $4.99 a month was well worth it. Now, our quarterly deal is kind of buy two, get one free. If you buy two monthlies, you get the third month free. So normally the quarterly is $14.99. With this special offer, use discount code SAVE $500, and it's $9.99 for the quarter. Our best value is going to be the annual membership. The annual membership is normally $33.99. Right now, with coupon code SAVE 50%, you're going to save half off of that annual membership. And just to give you an idea of what that breaks down to per month, is if I take that, let me bring up my little cheater here, my calculator. If we divide the $16.99 by 12 months, for $141 a month, it breaks down to $141 a month, about $140 a month. You'll have the AI auto and everything for the entire year. So listen, I'm not just saying it because I think it's the most expensive one. It's the best value. It's going to give you the most for your money, the most bang for your buck. So I think the slide that I wanted to show you is coming. What I wanted to show you is two things: our Discord chat group, and we're starting a brand new YouTube Live. And more about the YouTube Live in just a moment. I said in the very beginning of my presentation that it's always great to be part of a community of traders, that there's power in numbers. Well, we have a phenomenal Discord chat group for our community of traders where they can all collaborate. They could share what's working. Sometimes, more importantly, they'll share what's not working, so you don't step on a landmine. So in this AI Auto Trader Discord group, we have our general chat channel. We have our resources channel, where we have a ton of different training tutorials and videos, information about our system, problems and solutions. God forbid you're having a tech issue. You've got Charlie there that's, this guy's on point. He'll be on your screen in 5 minutes flat if you post a message there. Improvement ideas, technical trade talk, and then we have our Hall of Fame and our strategy optimization channel, where we have our bullpen strategies. As a community, we have contributors that build their own strategies. If they find one that's working well, they share it with the community, and it's always great. We found our golden goose there from one of our members. So you will be part of a great community of traders in our Discord chat group. where we post the weekly performance of each of the strategies as well. Now, this is what I was looking for. Uh, we're going to be starting very exciting. We always have members that like to be part of the live trading atmosphere. They want to be in a room and see the charts and see the trades and ask questions and have that support while they're running their strategies and have insights of the market. Which strategies are in real time performing the best? In real time, which ones are performing the best? And we're going to be streaming on YouTube. If you're a member with us, you're going to have first access to this before anybody else does. And then we may go ahead and live stream it to the public. But at first, it's going to be for members only. And it's going to be our AI Auto channel on YouTube. And it's going to be running a number of different strategies in real time and showing the result. So let me just see if real quickly. Yes, you can trade it on micros and prop accounts. So with that being said, if you wanted to place your order, you could very simply go to our website. It's at rightlinetrading.com. Brock has also put the link in the chat box. And if I scroll to trading systems, right here at the AI Auto Trader, I would come to our page where we have a number of different videos, and you would be able to check out using this button right here. You can click on that, and you can apply the coupon code. Let me see if it's already applied. It's already been applied. If it hasn't already been applied, you can put it in here. It's save 50% and apply the coupon, and it's going to take half off of your order. Once you proceed with the checkout process, it's going to roll over and instantly deliver you the trading system. Okay. The coupon codes end on Friday. We want to get this up and running on your computer before the weekend. We want you in. We want to get you rolling today if possible. If not today, tomorrow. And we want to get everything up and running so you're going to be in the game starting on Monday. So that will instantly deliver the system. You'll be able to log into our members area where you'll be able to manage your subscription. You'll have access to the tutorials and the trading system. So that's really just about everything that I wanted to go over today. If you're one of those people that just doesn't like subscriptions, we are offering a lifetime membership to the AI Auto, where you'll always get the newest strategies for a lifetime. It's a one-time price, and you own it forever. We're also running a discount on the lifetime option. Save 50%. It's going from $79.98 to $39.99, and you'll own it on a lifetime. Okay. So I wanted to thank everybody for their time. I know it's been a long presentation. My time is right at about 4:32. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. It's really I really want to encourage you. I think this auto trader is going to be a game changer on your trading journey, and I hope that you'll take advantage of this special offer. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the most success in your trading journey.
Thank you so much, Rory. Those strategies look amazing. I've been hearing that your automated strategy's been crushing it lately. Congratulations to you and the team over at Rightline for the new self-learning technology. Ladies and gentlemen, if you struggle with human error, overtrading, inconsistent results, or blowing up your live or prop trading accounts, Mr. Powers over at Rightline Trading has a solution for you. You can learn more by clicking one of the links in the chat box. Thank you again, Rory, for making such a generous offer to our audience today. I hope you and your family have a great weekend.
Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude our online trading summit for this month. The staff over at Traders Corner wants to thank all of you for joining us today. It's been an information packed event, and we hope you all enjoy the rest of your week and weekend. The replay will be available on the YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the chat box shortly. Everyone, have a nice evening, a nice weekend, a nice everything. Thank you for being here. God bless.